Agent Romanoff. You miss me?
Oh yeah, Charles, we got ourselves an X-Men fan.
Captain.
Your Highness.
Captain, big fan, Spiderman. Hey everyone.
Hey guys, and welcome to Film Artsy, your #1 source for all things films and movies. And if you're a fan of Spider-Man, the Sony universe, or the Spider-Man that exists in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, we actually have some really interesting insight as to some potential things that are maybe in the works from Sony's side, where Sony is really looking to expand the overall universe of Spider-Man. Now, we already know that we have Spider-Man, we have Venom, we have the upcoming Morbius movie, we have Venom 2, we have Spider-Man Homecoming 3, or whatever they'll end up calling that. A lot of things are in the works, but it seems like Sony is really doubling down on wanting to kind of up the ante and put even more films out there. And now it looks like new reports are starting to emerge. This one coming from the Illuminati, which is a website publication that had a leaker release some information stating that it is possible here that Sony is looking to make 2 more films that will be introducing new characters into this existing Spider-Man universe that they've been growing for quite some time, and some of them are a little bit more unique and interesting. Now, the 2 characters they're looking to reintroduce are Man-Wolf and Solo. Now, these are kind of these characters that exist in the Spider-Man universe. They've been there for a long time. One of them is much lesser known, and the other one is actually a pretty iconic character nonetheless. So let's go ahead and kind of jump into this a little bit. So on one hand, we'll have the character Solo if he gets this movie in fact released and they go ahead and make these films and start introducing these characters. He is a very gifted close quarter marksman that has superior intellect and Kevlar armor, and he's appeared in several different comic series from Marvel over the years, but he definitely is an actual hero character, which is something worth noting here, because as we've seen Sony's plans for unveiling more and more in the Spider-Man universe, we've seen Venom and Morbius, 2 villain characters kind of getting their own movies, or anti-hero-like characters, and then we've heard talks of a Sinister Six movie and stuff along the lines of that as well. So it's pretty clear so far that Sony definitely had the plan of really identifying some of these villainous characters and grow from there. But now with these new talks, they might be going down a pathway where they want to introduce some more heroes to join up alongside Spider-Man possibly in the future. But at the same time, then they'll flip it on the head and introduce Man-Wolf, who would be really interesting. This character is essentially the son of J. Jonah Jameson, who finally made an appearance in the Marvel Cinematic Universe in Spider-Man Far From Home at the very end in that little Easter egg. However, if they follow the son of this character, essentially he is a pretty complex character, but it'd be really interesting to see how they would interpret this into a film version without it being maybe too over the top or too corny. So these are 2 really interesting characters. We would love to see what they end up doing with them, as long as they're treated well. Hopefully what the good relationships between Marvel and Sony have been as of late might lead into some really great talks into expanding the Marvel Cinematic Universe, keeping things interesting, keeping things unique along the way as well. But we wanted to turn around to you guys. What do you guys think of these 2 characters joining the Sony Spider-Man universe? Are you a fan? Do you hate this idea? Whatever you're thinking, leave a comment down below. Be sure to subscribe with notifications on though for more videos just like this uploaded every single day of the week. And we'll see you guys all next time with a brand new video. Bye guys.
Talking?
I'm about to.
Hi everybody.
Hey everybody, how you doing?
Hi.
Hi. See you guys.
Know anybody?